Previously on Atomic Heart, P3 found out some of the consequences of his inaction not that long ago. Techno-stasis, that's a new one. Yes. Destroy it while... it's not as dangerous. And yes, I know. You can scan, you can take anything of value from what you've previously destroyed. And if there's anything that you can pick up, well, you can pick that up as well.
Little Venice, but it's gone through some bad shit.
Biome experiments, Sergei. Not always successful, but people were removed to safety.
That's not what it's all right, Professor.
Disturbingly, that's not one of the experiments that was the greatest failure. Well, considering what has been seen so far in both universes. Yes, I was wondering if you're going to remember that the love functionality has been restored. Yes, you have techno-stasis, which makes time to be more on your side. You have the shield, which is useful. You need some protection against attacks, and also shock. I believe you know how to use that.
Yeah, honey, I've checked in. What's this place called? It's Lokaya. Yeah. No! Lokaya. Lightweight, that is. No, you're not fat, honey. What woman? It's about helium. Helium is lightweight, right? It's not about your weight, darling. I'm not cheating. Hello? Hello? Damn it. Dad did always say, look for your wife at the facility, not in bars. But hey, what beautiful legs she has.
Naughty, wasn't he? Well, I don't think it matters anymore, because whoever recorded that is probably dead. You certainly know well enough to take him out one at a time. Not engaging in fights against more than one unless you're forced to. In your case, at least, military intelligence is not a contradiction in terms. At least some of the time. In your case, it's more a case of
Now that was a bomb.
intelligence being wasted.
But then in Bulgaria, that was me.
Much like you wanted to get wasted the moment
What you staring at?
you felt like
fuck are you?
life had no...
I'm a goose and I'm coming
What?
for yours. Sergey likes teardrops and polymeric gloves, but doesn't much like people. It's best not to disturb a quiet goose.
Okay. Whatever.
Sergey, I'll take some money. Whoa! You scared? I found some rings. My precious. I'm not giving them back. The lower the head, the deeper the thoughts. The Chatterbird is well known for being smart and quick-witted, but not Sergey. Pinky stuff. B1, B2, B3. Lost the fatty Xenon as fast as you can. Section off cat catch.
Say, mate, I'm on my 5th shot and still not sloshed. In Leningrad, I would already be asleep on the counter. Oh, that's smooth.
Sure is. And no hangover in the morning, if you don't overdo it.
It's a miracle, not a drink. No doubt, the honor goes to Mendeleev, a true genius.
Did you forget about Petrov's
And
head,
a
too?
separate thanks for the vodka.
This is 3826. All the best stuff without the bad stuff. Now, what'll it be? A taxi or another round?
Excuse me?
Another one?
Let's go.
Yes, you noticed that. The dummies can't seem to go past a certain point. If they could, they would have gotten closer to you and... well, did what they usually do when they get too close to you. Yes, like that. And you've attracted the attention of more than one. Well, at least now you figured this out. Yes, Karl Marx. There would be a statue of him here.
Left here. No, wait. Shit. Walking around here for 2 hours. Or how long? Hey, people! Seems like I'm in a wonderland or something. So, to the right? No, that's a dead end. Backwards then. I told them we needed signs. Huh? Who's there?
Comrade Lebedev, come in.
I copy, Sergei. Did you find the bea-d?
Affirmative.
Pick it up using telekinesis and bring it to my lab. If necessary, you can drop the deactivated bea-d and pick it up later. But if you lose it, you'll have to find it again.
Got it.
Now, your performance in that ballet was appalling.
Are you okay, Sergei? I'll send you the elevator.
Wonderful, P3. Give the bea-d to Terenti.
Who? Okay.
That also works. Terenti. Now, I'll get the codes from the carrier. Ah, yes, and I'll help you out with guns. That'll help with hunting down the bea-ds. Yes, Terenti, go and prepare the equipment. Well, in the meantime, you can come in here, relax, read something. The elevator is always at your disposal.
Alexei Vladimirovich, I've got a question about your field of study. Speaking theoretically, is it possible to restore some portion of consciousness in the event of serious, very serious, brain injuries? I'm not talking about neurology, but artificial intelligence. For example, could you feed everything about a deceased person, their predilections, voice recordings, photos, to an AI so that it learned how to be that person? Would it actually become that person? I'm considering possibilities. For my general edification. This is not for public consumption, of course.
Hey, Terenti. The professor said...
Comrade, Secretary, Comrade.
Ooh, nice gun. A shame you don't deserve it.
Let's have some fun now.
Keep an eye on this weapon, Comrade. Okay, I will destroy humans.
What?
What?
Saving data.
Is there a manual?
In a nutshell, the Secateurs can switch off the bea-d's magneton and separate them from each other. In terms of its use in combat, I'm sure you'll figure that out for yourself. That's your kind of thing.
Affirmative. How is it even possible that a repair vendor took over the whole complex?
Nora is a global system. She's the most advanced achievement of several branches of science. She's an incredible artificial intelligence, supported by the most powerful computing center.
Yeah, and then Petrov must have broken her brain. That global system is now a horny refrigerator.
Wanted to bend Nora to his will. Dozens of the USSR's brightest minds worked on creating her. Petrov couldn't hack into her brain. No one can. So his plan failed. But I agree that the refrigerator is indeed the strangest possible outcome of this whole story.
He didn't plan anything, that psycho. He just ruined her brain in vain.
Like the theater's robotic ballerinas, he tried to reprogram her as a young, talented woman who was focused on being entirely devoted to her one perfect man. And Petrov wanted to appoint himself to that role.
But something went wrong, correct?
Nora is an evolving AI who has algorithms for self-analysis. Petrov didn't fit the bill for her perfect man. He disrupted the architecture of her control algorithms, and then defective self-analysis had led to unpredictable results.
Why hasn't Nora killed me?
For reasons that are unclear to me, Nora has decided that you are her perfect man. She's sparing your life, having rejected Petrov. As a result of the serious warping of her control algorithms, she has taken control of the underground complex. Having unlocked the lab, she unleashed experimental forms of those damned septilegs. As a result, all the remaining staff in Mendeleev who were still alive perished.
You said that Nora can be fixed.
Ah yes, her intelligence can be manually reinstalled, but first you need to take her brain and put the modules containing the benchmarking algorithm into it.
Do we have any?
bea-ds, Sergei. bea-ds, yes. They contain a full kit for replacing important polymeric components. But unfortunately for us, however, all attempts to get them to the upload room have failed.
So you sent the robots, but they were intercepted by Granny Zena?
The magnetons were able to deliver the clusters of polymer containing the algorithms to the room with Nora's brain.
But Nora blocked all access.
The Baraf came in handy. It dug a tunnel from the surface into Mendeleev. That's how you escaped. Using the tunnel, I sent neural puppets there with the bea-ds. I'd planned for the bea-ds to get into the upload room by themselves, and the neural puppets would position them inside the pneumo uploader.
And that's when Granny Zena flew in.
Alas. Yes, Colonel Muravyova took over the local hub. The neural puppets turned hostile almost immediately. Some of the bea-ds were already underground, so I only just barely managed to send them the signal to go into autonomous mode. Everything happened in a matter of seconds. Now, Zenaida's puppets can't catch them. But I've lost control over the bea-ds.
And they'll run away from me?
That is correct, unfortunately.
And attack, of course.
Of course, but bea-ds aren't dangerous on their own. Things only start to get hairy if they begin to form into combinations.
They'll get hairy if Granny sends that Budov after me.
No. Fortunately, I've managed to disable it.
Lucky me. I'll go look for the beads.
Wait. Only with the access codes. Here, take them. They'll open up the gateway into the complex for you.
Saving data.
One of the bea-ds is in the greenhouse sector, here on the surface. You can start with that one.
Thanks for the warning.
Well, you need something to test it out, and well, that one will do nicely. So it's powerful enough to knock it to pieces, and then yes, that could work. Although I would prefer actually no. Them killing you would be too merciful. And besides, that honor should go to Granny Xena.
Run from Granny Xena as fast as you can. Section off can't catch him. He's the P3 man. I used to be an adventurer. Once upon a time, there was a goose with beautiful golden feathers. P1, P2, P3.
Yeah, that's what you need to be fighting. Or at least looking around for. And if they're dangerous enough by themselves, just imagine how dangerous they'd be as a group. especially as they have laser capability.
Did you forget about Petrov's head tools? You think I won't leave you? I'll destroy you! Holy shit, that was close! Motherfucker, come on, you little ass! Fuck with me, eh? I'm gonna cut loose.
Yeah, that's a good one to use the automatic firing mode on. Because while I would prefer you to suffer, I don't want you to die. It's far too soon for that.
Dimitri said you're a hero now, and that you're headed off on leave.
Leave? Yeah.
Well, I don't know what happened, but I'm really glad to see you. People say it was you who settled the breach. That's the talk today.
Let them talk.
Right, you've searched everywhere for what you can use. Time to head in the direction of where you're supposed to be going. As you'll need to find what you need in order to take down Nora. And yes, I can understand why you don't have an appetite for chocolate, because it could be hard to tell what is actually chocolate and what is something quite destructive. Well, you certainly know what it can do. And it was certainly used at a good time. because with just that weapon you're holding, it'd be a battle you'd have no chance of winning.
Is this where it all grew from?
Will this get any easier with a ranged weapon? Of course it won't. Until next time. Hail the rabbit!